Boom, 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 boom. Football's still going to be up, isn't it? Boom, just got that shit down. What's up? Good morning. Let me get this jacket out of the way. I was going to wear my cool fucking Notre Dame jacket, as you can see right here. I got it on eBay for like $30. Doesn't really fit, but it's still kind of sick. Anyways, I'm going with the Rocky Boyman jersey because I just remembered I wore this against I don't know who I wore it against, but it's 3-0 this year. I'll tell you who I didn't wear it against was fucking Northern Illinois. I don't even think I watched that game. I was out of town or something. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Good morning. Look alive, lock in. Let's fucking get ready to roll. You may go in live now. That's fucking right. I got no time to waste. Actually, I do have a 12 o'clock tea time with my dad. My sister's coming along and my sister's boyfriend. Nice kid. Nice kid. Anyways, we're going live on TikTok as well, but don't worry. I'm not going to be distracted. But, we've got to fucking multitask here. I don't have time. Time is against me. Okay. Time is against me. So I got to run at as many fucking platforms as possible. Try to get this bitch off the ground. This season flew by. How it's almost over already. Ryan, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Just a reminder, if you have not already, all our plays are on the newsletter today. What's up, bad guy? Who's actually a good guy? What's up? How are you? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry for burping in your face. I got to get a water handy. I got my green juice. Ready to lock the fuck in. I did not drink yesterday. First day in a while I did not drink. I think I had alcoholic beverage Saturday. Sunday when I flew. Monday I went out and watched the game with steak. Tuesday. What was Tuesday? Oh, I only had a martini. I went to dinner. Wednesday, Magic game. Thursday, Thanksgiving. 6 days in a row. It's not good for you. You know what I mean? Not good for you. Got to take your time. Got to balance it out. So yesterday was my cleanse day, if you will. But today we're going to get after it. Today's a big day. Today I got a tea time at 12. It's going to roll right in. I'm going to parlay that with a fucking 3:30 watch party for the Notre Dame game. Tosi with a sub bang. We're at 7:04, by the way. Now we're at 7:03. Oh, shit, I have a sub. Let me go to Twitch. Hop in. I'm going to find out. Let's fucking rock and roll. But before I do, I wanted to sing you guys a little tune. I was told that we don't get in trouble if we do an instrumental. This is a farewell to the college football season. And I don't think I can play the actual song because then I'll get in trouble. You touch my heart, you touch my soul, change my life and all my goals. Love is blind, and that I knew when my heart was blinded by you. Kissed your lips and held your head, shared your dreams and shared your bed. I know you well, I know you smell, I've been addicted to you. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. That's the goodbye song for college football. That's James Blunt. Goodbye, my lover. I think I fucking teed that up pretty well. Just incredible. Thank you. Woke up 32 seconds ago. Thanks, D-Gen. RIP headphone users. Sorry. I'm a sad Nebraska fan. The curse will never end. Listen, might as well give us the Star Spangled Banner. Seeing a lot of big accounts posting your Horton Tucker video. Dude, I'm getting shredded. I'm going to post a response video to that, by the way. Who else fucking reposted that thing? I'm getting shredded. By the way, is there too much snare in your headphones, Snidesy? Is there too much snare in your headphones? I can turn it down a little bit. Yeah, somebody said it. Listen, legit died, did you? I'm really sorry if that was too loud. I've just been singing it all day, so I figured I would put on a little show for you guys. All right, here we go. There's no time to really fuck around. I mean, there is, but there's also not. If you want to go back and watch the stream, you can do so on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch with Javon on Wednesday. Loved having Javon on this year. It was awesome. Sorry for AirPod users. I just had to get that off my chest. It's very sad that college football has come and gone. It's been a fun season. It's been a good season. 50. So we were 1-1-1 yesterday. So newsletter 51, 29 and 2 now, 2 pushes, fuckers. But you got to be responsible. I'm not going to be one of those guys that tells you got to go out there on the last day of college football and throw 50 units out there, because you just should not do that. Right? That's not smart. You got to be responsible. But at the same time, it is a little sad. We do have the playoff. We got bowl games. Those are still fun. Obviously, I'm very excited for the 12-team playoff. But I really want to dig in. I want to see what buttons should be pressed, can be pressed, and maybe where we have an edge, a read, or a thought, or an angle. You know what I mean? So we got a pretty nice noon slate. Again, I'm going to be golfing at noon, so I'm not going to be as eager or keen to be pressing buttons. If you guys have anything, please, this is a group effort. All right. This is a fucking group effort. So without further ado, let's talk about the board. And by the way, don't forget, if you're going to any of these sporting events, you know what to do. SeatGeek, promo code DGen, $20 off. First game on the board. Duke and Wake Forest is what I'm seeing on covers. Duke and Wake Forest. Who's got to play? Here's what I think about Duke. I've bet on Duke this year. I've bet against Duke this year. I've actually been fairly successful. I think I had North Carolina there. I got very lucky with the CLV. I never get CLV. Plus 2.5. They were up 20-0. They lost 21-20. Great. That was a newsletter play too. I had Duke against FSU. Got them there. Bang, 2-0. And then I bet against them with Miami. Miami got very lucky for that cover. What do I want to do with Duke on the last weekend of the season in college football? Goodbye, my lover. What do we want to do with Duke on the last season of college, or the last week of college football? Open up 2.5-point favorite. They're now 3.5. The total is 51.5, up to 53 is what I'm seeing. Let's see if that's accurate. I'm going to double check Wager Talk. Who's got a lot? Yeah, Jay Miles. That's what I was talking about. I like the Cover 3 podcast. Those are good dudes. And I also think that Chip's a good guy. Vols, we'll talk about that. Notre Dame first road game in 2 months, land a touchdown. Surely that ends well. Oh, Drew B. I'll have some thoughts on that, brother. I'll have some thoughts on that. You just fucking stay tuned. All right. Good morning again, everybody. I hope you had. Hope you're having a great morning. I started my day with a nice 20-ounce coffee of Colombian roast. I just had 3 eggs, a little butter in the pan. Crack the eggs right in the pan. Don't whisk that shit with milk. All right. We're not fucking 8 years old anymore. And then a little smoothie. Just easy. Just blueberry, spinach, and banana. All right. Let's see what the market says about this game. I'm going to go to Wager Talk. Again, I just like looking at the splits. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything here splits-wise. Bet however you want to bet. I'm not telling you how to use your money. It looks like Duke, 52% of the bet, 78% of the money. Open 4, down to 3.5 some places, still 4. The total 53 is up to 53.5. I would probably lean over. I don't know that I'm going to get there with anything. Wake is 5-6 to the over. Duke is 5-1 to the over. You have to imagine Duke is 8-3. They're going to be bowl eligible. They're going to want to get this win. They're going to want to get this win. Jersey blends into the wall. Oh, I probably should have worn my green one. Shouldn't I? Yeah, I probably should have worn my green one. Should I switch it up? I'm going to switch it up. You know what I'll do? I don't have time to waste. I'm just going to put this on right over it. How about that? It is kind of cold in here. It's 40 degrees. By the way, is the mic okay? Does everything sound good? I'm sorry for screaming into it earlier when I sang to you guys. There we go. Look at that. I got Samardzija. I got Rocky Bowman. I got whatever you want. All right. I got whatever you want. I got whatever you need. Bang. There we go. So you look at Wake Forest here. Wow, Wake Forest has played 4 of the last 5 games on the road. Holy shit. At home, they've seen totals of 55.5, 64. Well, you know what? This is actually a lower total for Wake Forest. This is a lower total for – oh, no. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I was looking at Duke for a second. Duke, on the other hand, has seen totals as low as 43, 37.5. That was Northwestern. We won't really focus too much on that. So the number feels pretty right. Yeah, I got to tell you, I don't think I have anything in this game. I do not think I have anything in this game. What's up, La Barbera with the sub bang? 22-monther, almost 2 years. Good morning in Twitch and Twitter and YouTube. How we doing? Last week in the college football, it only felt right that we ran a stream. I mean, we kind of had to run a stream. We had to talk about this. You know what I mean? USC money line since DGen switched jerseys. Oh, that. I hope I didn't fuck up the juju. You might be right. You might be fucking right. All right. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do is pass. I'm going to do a good old-fashioned pass on Duke and Wake Forest. Talk to me about Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana Monroe. We had Javon on Wednesday, and I think he said he wanted to go with the dog here. He wanted to go with Louisiana Monroe. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen with you, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. The Jersey switch had me. It's USC plus 7.5. Nobody's colder than me. Everything I fucking touched last 3 weeks loses. For what it's worth, I love Baylor today. All right, me, Carrie. Hey, listen, slow and steady. Everybody gets cold. Everybody gets their ass kicked. I have gotten my ass kicked aplenty. Had a great October. Got beaten up for 2 weeks in November. It happens to the best of us. Slow and steady. Don't chase. Don't press. And if you're going to do parlays, don't be stupid. All right. Small risks to win more. I understand. They're just fun plays. This is not whatever Pete says. This is not gambling advice. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. If you care for it. All right. I'm going to share my screen here. If you are watching on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube. All right, here we go. Here's the board. Say hello to it. Louisiana Monroe. So I'm going to pass on these first 2 games. Michigan and Ohio State. Talk to me about, you would say this is the game of the day. It's not. This is just going to be a good old fashioned ass kicking. It kind of has to be, right? But at the same time, you know what I'm thinking? I mean, I bet I put a unit on fucking Ohio State on an alt line minus 26 at a plus price, or minus 25.5 on Hard Rock. Listen, at the end of the day, It is pretty obvious. It is pretty square. Michigan's team total is 10.5. They're awful. They're awful. They're abysmal. You would have to think that Ohio State is going to make it nasty. You would have to think that, but by no means am I advocating for a bet here just because of that. Because I literally yesterday said to myself that was kind of my reasoning for betting the Chiefs too. You know, the Chiefs had already kind of played a little bit of a tight game with the Raiders in Las Vegas. They're laying this big number at home. It's like, what are the Raiders really coming in to do? They don't want to win games. They probably want to tank for a better draft pick. You got Aiden O'Connell starting after his injury with the thumb, and they should have won the game. So you really never know. You know what I mean? To me, this is a square play to take Ohio State. I don't care if it's minus 19. I don't care if it's minus fucking 29. I still think it's square. But if you think that these games are always close and you want to bet it for that reason, fuck it. I say go ahead. You know what I mean? I say go ahead. Do whatever you want. The total is looking like it's 42. Let's see what Wager Talk has on here. Michigan and Ohio State. It looks like, yep, everybody's on Ohio State. That sounds about right. A lot of money on the over, 43.5 down to 42. I would go under if anything. I don't know that Michigan's going to score more than one time. And what I mean by that is either a field goal or a touchdown. Not both. Not both. I don't think they're going to score more than. So, I mean, really what I probably should do is bet that team total under. You know, I should bet that team total under. Michigan's terrible when they're on the road too. They're terrible when they're on the road. Let's see. Michigan is 4-7 ATS. Ohio State isn't very good. On the road, Michigan, oh my God. Michigan has played 3 road games all year. You have to be fucking kidding me. Michigan has played 3 road games all year. This school makes me so sick. So sick. Also, the school, Michigan just scored 50 points, but it was against Northwestern. Maybe you could say, oh, they may have found something offensively. Fuck that. They wanted to have a good time. They wanted to put on a show because they know they're about to go into Ohio State and get their nuts punched in. I don't condone violence, but I'm just telling you what I think is going to happen figuratively. Ranger game today for me, DGen. Want to give me a fun prop to take? Fade all things Rangers because they are broken, brother. They are fucking broken. Ohio State fourth quarter team told they're going to run up the score. Yep, you had to know Liv was going to cover after their own coach talked shit on them. Yeah, morning, DGen. What's up, Ron Mux? Can't be speaking when you're a Notre Dame fan, DGen. All your road games are neutral. So you're still getting out of your home stadium. So the Army and Navy fucking are all in that same region anyway. You know, all of them are. That's not the same. They at least leave. They travel. They get on a plane. They get on a bus. They pack a suitcase. You need your toiletry bag. Oh, we don't give a damn for the whole state. I'm not reading all that. Absolutely not. Anyways, I like Ohio State. I'm taking Ohio State. Let's keep moving. Rangers minus 1.5 it is. Yep, sure, maybe it is. Illinois Northwestern. What do you guys like here? Could it be Northwestern today? Could it? I mean, they're terrible. They are terrible. 4-7 on the year. They're you know. I just don't know how you score 3 points to Wisconsin at home. 5 points to Washington. I mean, 6 points to Michigan, 7 to fucking Ohio State. You want a gross bet? I'll give you a gross bet. I actually might take it. Give me Northwestern team total over. Give me Northwestern team total over. I don't even know what it is. Anybody have a line on that? Chat. Anybody have a line on that? Northwestern team total over. Sorry, I can't believe I'm just like having a cough attack right now. 10 minutes into the stream. Probably a piece of a blueberry stuck in my throat. Who's got a line on Northwestern? Oh, it's at Wrigley. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I hope to see you again. Northwestern team total over. Put it on my card. Bye, my lover. Bye, my friend. All right, let's keep moving. West Virginia. She's gone country. That's what she'll do. She's gone country. I don't know why I'm singing a lot today. That's what happens when you don't drink alcohol and you get a good night's sleep. You wake up, you have so much energy. Although I did have 20 ounces of Colombian roast from Wawa, and that shit got me feeling some type of way. I ain't got no type. UCF. All right, we've got West Virginia coming off 3 wins out of the last 4 games. Texas Tech is, oh, come on. You're going to tell me Texas Tech is going to end the year losing 3 straight at home? My girlfriend just asked, what the fuck are you watching? That's a really good question. She's gone country. Wait, no, I got it. Hold on. What's that song? Lauryn Hill? I said no. No type legacy poll. Yeah, no shit. Tell your girlfriend if she knew what's good for her, she'd turn the fucking volume up. Learn something. I ain't got no, in all seriousness, tell me if I'm squaring up here. Tell me if I'm squaring up Texas Tech at home on senior. I don't want to bet too much. I don't want to bet too much into the senior day narratives, all right? I feel like we get fucking burned for that. I try to get cute and say, oh, this team's not going to get up for this. That team's not going to get up for that. Last week, I was wrong with all of it. Nebraska came out firing. Stanford even came out firing. Got pretty lucky with that one. Got lucky with an Iowa push. Our bets sucked yesterday. We got lucky. I'll admit it. Hand up. Tell me another fucking capper that's going to tell you that when they go 1-1-1. I should have gone 0-3 yesterday. Got lucky as shit. But wait, in all seriousness, what was the bet? Oh God, Wisconsin was terrible. And shout out to the person in the stream who kept me honest. Listen, I'm not a professional, but I like to know when I'm wrong. That was the dumbest thing I said yesterday, talking about this Wisconsin-Minnesota game. And this guy called me out. Thank you, whoever called me out. They said, why do you keep saying Minnesota is not going to get up for this game? It's one of the biggest rivalries in college football. I said, what? What? Minnesota, Wisconsin? Yeah, it is. They play for an axe. They play for an axe. Big rivalry. So thank you. Minnesota did get up. That was a stupid bet and a stupid wager. Thanks for keeping me honest. Let's keep going. So excited seeing Dude Perfect on College Game Day in a few hours. Kidder, you're being sarcastic, right? Are you being sarcastic? I am not a Dude Perfect guy. What's the recipe when D-Gen get a fuck ton of energy? We tell? I don't know. Dad life and TikTok. I see you liking the live. Thank you. Kidder, are you joking? A lot of yelling this morning. Am I too much? I just got a lot of energy. What's that song? That Drake's on enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Except change it to energy. So I'm going to need somebody to tell me not to bet against West Virginia, please. Please, can somebody tell me? Somebody tell me not to bet against West Virginia. I need one person to tell me to do it. Not enough clam mucking this morning. Yeah, you know what, Clam? I think you need to splash some cold water on your face. That's what I think. You like that over 64? He does? Son of a... You're on West Virginia team total over. Man, so you're telling me that Texas Tech is going to lose 3 straight home games to end the year. All right. I'm out. I ain't got no type. Next game on the board. Louisville and Kentucky. I don't know what to do with this game. I really don't. Louisville is laying 4.5. Let's think about this, though. I don't want to rush this. Louisville. I'll tell you what. I've watched Louisville. A handful of times. I faded Louisville. Them and Oklahoma State were my largest wagers, season futures on their under-win total. Oklahoma State, I felt great about. Louisville, I felt terrible about. They got there, thankfully, because they lost. They beat Clemson, and I was like, oh, this bet's going to lose. And then they lost to Stanford, thankfully. But I think Louisville's a good team. I think Tyler Shue is good. I like Jeff Brom. He's a good coach. But I still respect Kentucky. Let me try to see what's going on here on Wager Talk. Louisville is so the splits aren't really they're showing. Wow, a lot of people like this under. 49? Hold on. 50 at Circa? Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Kentucky in a 50 total does not seem like it makes any sense. I was just going to say that. Go look at Garrett Green PP squares. Looks like he's going to go off. Okay, gotcha. Hold on a second. 49.50 in Kentucky. Let's go look at these totals Kentucky has seen. She's gone country. All right, so 31-14 in Texas. The total is 47. Murray State we're going to throw out because Murray State is a basketball school. It doesn't even count. 45.5 against Tennessee. Under. No, sorry. Over. Barely. 46. 28-18. Do the math. 44 Auburn. 24-10. Under. 42 Florida. Soared. 44.5 Vandy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I know Louisville's got a potent offense. They just played a big game, too. You know, Louisville's a team that sees totals in the 60s. I get that. Kentucky has won the last 5 matchups. Makes me like Louisville to finally get it done. I kind of do too. Well, here's the thing. Here's how my brain is working. Kentucky, their offense stinks, but their defense is pretty good. So if the total was lower, I think it would correlate with Kentucky covering. The total being higher and Louisville laying this number on the ROAD. Sorry for shouting. I'm thinking it's Louisville, boys. Pac-Man Choi with a new follow. What's up, Pac-Man? Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to the board review. We usually don't stream on Saturdays, but it's a special day. It's the last weekend of college football. Goodbye, my lover. Louisville, 4.5. I'm probably going to have to get involved. It's either the over or it's Louisville. What is it? It happens to be Ohio State. Yeah, you're probably right, Ambiance. Ooh, how'd you do all those cool things with your letters? That looks fun. That looks like a lot of fun. Last 10 matchups, 7-3 to the over. Lots of points are scored. Okay. Thank you, Hill Daddy. Thank you. Thank you, Hill Daddy. Okay. All right, we're making our way downtown. Walking fast and faces passing. I'm homebound. Couple of good games here. South Carolina at Clemson. Total 49. Kansas and Baylor. All right, let's talk about these. What's free today? My company. My virtual company. The stream is free today. My entertainment is free today. Dad Life and TikTok Live. Tapping the like in the live is hitting my spot right now. Dad Life and TikTok Live. Somebody talk to me about Clemson and South Carolina. And I need you, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And I miss you, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And now I wonder, is it Clemson or does Dabo stink? All right, here's where I'm at. I'm going to tell you what I always tell you, but I never just say it to say it. I am invested. I have Clemson over 9.5. 9.5 wins at a plus price. I got to tell you. I need to be told not to bet Clemson today. I just, that line is a lot of respect. Points. Yeah. So here's where my head's at. Here's where my head's at. Sorry, I know this isn't good streaming, but sometimes I have to just like stop and think about stuff. I'm going to make the executive decision. I am not going to double down. I'm not going to double down. Oh, Gerald. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Bets are not supposed to be easy. They're not supposed to be. Do you guys ever go on TikTok Live? I've been going on TikTok Live a little bit more lately. These ASMR things. They're fucking crazy. We're so early. Can take some time to process. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If there's going to be points, it's got to be Clemson. I'm not going to do it because I need Clemson over 9.5 wins at a plus price. This would be their 10th win. I'm already invested. Do I want to bet the over? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Let's see what Wager Talk says about this game. Clemson. Ooh. Actually, quite a bit of 77% of the bet, 64% of the money, according to Wager Talk, is on South Carolina. Total at 49. Splits are fine. 49. It's flat. It's flat. Fuck. All right. You know what? I'm not forcing a wager here. Nothing easy in rivalry week. Rivalry. I have a hard time saying rivalry. Rivalry week. Rivalry week. Rivalry week. That's hard. Say it. I'm going to move on. It's probably the over, like Javon said. All right, so you guys like Baylor. Baylor's -1 at home. Total 62. Why would you want to fade Kansas now? I don't know. I don't get that. You're going to have to talk to me. You're going to have to talk to me, chat. Rivalry week. 5-game win streak for SC2. Gosh dang. Wow, this is a great game. Baylor is coming off of 5 straight wins as well. So let's hear. Wait. The guy who said he's cold says he loves Baylor. That's no offense, by the way. That's why we share information. Why would you want to fade Baylor? Let's go sicko mode. Boom, boom, boom. Great podcast. I'd fade Kansas if they've won 3 in a row as outright dogs. Here's what I'm looking at. Baylor at home. They get some respect. They've not lost. Oh yeah, they have. I'm sorry. They lost to BYU. They were 3-point favorites to BYU, 17 to Air Force. Air Force is terrible. 2.5 to TCU. They won. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Good game. This is not a game to wager on. Because I don't want to fade Kansas, but I guess why fade Baylor? Why fade any of these teams? Why fade either of these teams? You know, why fade either of these teams? Seriously. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. Man, that's going to be a good game. Baylor 8-3 ATS. Kansas has won 4 of their last 5. Tough loss at Kansas State. Also, even before that, tough loss at Arizona State. Tough losses everywhere. Kansas is a team of tough losses. Baylor's been playing well. They should have beat Colorado. Corn, I bet you were really pissed off at that result. All right, North Texas. Go country. North Texas, 11.5, 64. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I just bet on North Texas at home. I think they were 2.5, 3-point favorites against ECU. They were up 21-0. They lost. They didn't have a QB to start the season. Got you. James in TikTok Live says, put the rent on Louisville. I do kind of like Louisville, man. But I think that I'm going to go with the over instead. Maybe. I don't know what I've been told. Let's look at Temple for a second. Temple is terrible. We know Temple is terrible. But they are a little bit better at home than on the road. At home, they covered 17. You following? They covered 17 against Coastal. They beat Utah State outright as a 6.5-point dog. Lost to Army, but Army's insane. Won and beat Tulsa as a 3-point favorite. FAU beat them, but we know FAU is terrible. Then they just had to go to UTSA. UTSA is awesome. They're awesome. Now you got North Texas coming in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, North Texas. What happened to this team? You know what? I think it might be North Texas today. What happened to North Texas? This team started 5-1 and they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games, but they lost them to pretty good teams. We know Tulane is good. We know UTSA is good, and we know Army is good. Played their dick off against Army. They really did. Betting them against Army 6 days after they played was so stupid. That was probably my worst wager. Yeah, Christian Taylor, I agree. Christian Taylor in TikTok says North Texas is winning by 30. This might be a game where senior night backfires at Temple. Where is Temple? I know it's in Pennsylvania. Morning, DJN. Maxing Suns tonight. You do any for Black Friday? No. I'm not a Black Friday guy. I'm not really a big shopper, you know. I play at Eagle Stadium. Well, I know Temple plays at Eagle Stadium. I guess I was just wondering where the university was. North Philly, got you. I think it might be North Texas. Who? Whoa! Did you hear what I just did? I just hooed like an owl. Maybe I shouldn't fade Temple. I was just looking back in TikTok as to see who said North Texas was going to win by 11, and I said who? Ooh, bad vibes. Maybe I shouldn't fade Temple anymore. Right? Temple's the Owls. I do want to see something. 63.5. All right, guys, that's my last question. Is this a game we go over? Oh my gosh. Temple, hold on. Temple's totals, 55.5 on the road in UTSA, 49.5, 50.5, 48.5, 51.5, 50, 46.5, 53.5. The total in this game, are you kidding me? Is 63.5. I know it's North Texas, but still. Rumors of Temple shutting down football program too. Terrible vibes. North Texas team total over. Is North Texas's defense worth a shit? Not really. They stink too. North Texas team total over. That's a high total for Temple. I don't care that North Texas sees 70s. Don't care. Do not care. 37.5 over. Para mí. UTSA and Army. Who Nelly? All right, so I have a question. The last time I got involved with a military school, the last 2 times, it has ended poorly. I took Navy +7 at home against, who the hell did they play? Who did Navy just play and get crushed to? Tulane. I bet Army against Notre Dame. Destroyed. Don't forget, don't force yourself to watch a Temple game. Oh, brother, I'm not watching any of these games. This is at noon. I'm going to be golfing. I got a tee time at 12:04. All right, I think it's North Texas team total over. Is it UTSA? All I want to do is bet on UTSA because, as people in Long Island say, because I've watched their quarterback, Owen McCown, and he is pretty dang good. But here's my question. They have won their last 3. They've won 4 or 5. Brutal loss to Tulsa. Insane. Are they home merchants? Might be. They might be. They might be home merchants because listen to what they do on the road. They lose to Tulsa as 9.5-point favorites. Horrible loss. They lose to Rice. Horrible loss. They lose to ECU. They lose to Texas. They lose to Texas State. This team, UTSA, cannot win outside of Texas San Antonio. I thought so too, but did you hear what I just said? Peach got the juice 3. Love that name. Brutal loss last week, up 21 to ECU. Yeah, that's North Texas. I say we get a good offensive performance by them, but that's it. That's it. I can't have them cover that spread on the road. No, sir. But here's what I'll tell you, though. Where's this fucking game? Here's what it is. Here's what it is. I cannot fade Army and I cannot bet on UTSA when I see how much they stink on the road, outside of the dome, outside of San Antonio, away from chips and salsa. Can't do it. But what I can do is this. I can bet the over. I can bet the over because I still think that Owen McCown is a good enough quarterback. I like what I've seen, and I'm going to be upset. I'm going to have FOMO if I don't trust my eyeballs because I think you can pass on this Army defense. We just saw Riley Leonard do it, and they ran all over him, and I think we get a better effort in a home. I know Army's got Navy on the mind. Army has Navy on the mind, but it doesn't matter. Last home game for Army, great season, bounce back. I hate playing the do theory. I hate playing bounce backs. They're incredibly obvious. And in my opinion, obvious plays do not win long-term, but I don't care. May I share my picks before submitting? Submitting what? I don't know what that means. Yeah, of course, share your picks. 0-5 ATS on the road. Yep. I don't like South Carolina. DJ and Turkey Sandwich was a Mega Max. Well, thank you, X Finchy. Have a day, guy. Off to pick my curbside order from Cracker Barrel. My biggest plus EV move of the day. W Corn. Have a day. 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 If you're watching on TikTok, you want to come to Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, hit my the website link in profile. If not, just sit tight. Do whatever your little heart desires. I don't give a hoot. I gotta stop hooting. All that is good vibes for Temple. Terrible vibes for North Texas. All right, UConn and Mass. I got to play in this game. I like the under. W Cracker Barrel. W Biscuits. Yep. Mm-hmm. Corn said he would give me 50 subs if I went live for the Notre Dame game later today, but I'm going to be watching with my dad and my sister. I don't think I'm going to do that. All right, here's where I'm at. You ready where I'm at? You ready? You ready? Here we go. I got some plays in noon, ladies and gentlemen. I got some plays in the noon slate. If you look at UMass, they have been fighting their little tushies off. Fighting. The last 3 weeks, they went into Mississippi State. I mean, just a brutal schedule. Lost 45-20. But that's good for UMass's standards. 20 points on the ROAD. Then you go in, or then you play Liberty at home, 35-34. Then you go into Georgia. You run all over them. 59-21. 3 straight overs. And then you've got UConn on the other hand. UConn played at Syracuse, lost 31-24, covered, and the game went over. At UAB before the bye, 31-23, win. 34-27 before that, Georgia State, win. 3 straight overs for both teams. Now they collide. The worlds collide. And you know what I think I'm doing? Under. Give me the under. Give me the under. I say these teams run out of gas. That's what I say. They run out of gas. They run out of gas. Down goes Notre Dame. Do you want to be put in timeout? Oh, look at these. Those are all player props. I cannot bet college football player props, but good luck to you, Pac-Man. Love it. Fade that money. 93% of the money on the under in that game. I'm against it. I'm against it. I'm against it. Yeah. I'm against it. Yeah. All right. Last game at noon o'clock. Last game at noon. Who's ready for it? Ready for this. Y'all ready for this? Tennessee and Vanderbilt. Tennessee is open 12.5, down to 10.5. A lot of money on Vanderbilt. 92% according to Wager Talk. Now listen, you want to take Vanderbilt with the points? I get it. Been a scrappy team. Diego Pavia has been awesome. They're 8-3 ATS. Tennessee is 6-5 ATS. I get it. You want to take Vanderbilt? That's fine with me. But you know what? It's Tennessee's last game of the year. Regular season. Obviously, they're 9-2. It's everyone's last game of the year. I don't know why I just said that. That was stupid. Forget I said that. Here's what I like about Tennessee. Okay. Nico, I don't know his last name, was talked about as being a potential Heisman candidate early in the year. Started out great. They crashed. Offensively, they have not looked that good. Back to October 5th, they scored 14 points in Arkansas. Then 23 in an overtime win against Florida. They got pretty lucky to win that game. If DJ Lagway doesn't get hurt, they probably lose. Right? Didn't Lagway play that game? I think he did. No, maybe it was Mertz. No, shut up, whatever. I'm telling myself to shut up, by the way. Alabama, 24-17. Kentucky, 28-18. Mississippi State, 33-14. Georgia, 17 points and a loss. Then they get a tune-up game. UTEP, 56-0. You know what I like? I like Tennessee's offense today. Can I get a line? Chat. Streamers love saying chat. Chat. You know what I like? I like Tennessee team total over. Can anybody get me a line? There's no snare in my headphones. Give me Tennessee team total over. Johanna has been on it all year. Yeah. Hypo last game of the year. Give me offense. Even though it's Saturday, real DGens subs. Remember that Friday song. That's right, BMJ8. You like saying chat. You won't find a streamer that says chat less than me. You won't. I call you guys by your names. I engage with every person individually. I say, okay, Grealish. 29.5. Yep. 28.5. Okay. All right. I'm going to be on that over. 29.5. James more so. Thank you very much. I see you in TikTok W's. I am also on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. If you want to hop in, you can go to the website. Link is in the profile, thedegenerateweekly.com. But if you want to stay on TikTok, you can do that as well. All right. That's noon. Okay. I gotta see. I don't understand why Twitter does this every now and then. And the stream looks like shit. I don't know why it does that. Looks like shit. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Anyways. A couple games that I'm probably not gonna force bets on. Baylor, Kansas, two teams I don't want to bet against, so I'm out. Did you ever play Michigan, Ohio State? I did. I'm on Ohio State, but I don't love it. I don't love it. It's very obvious, like smash spot, just like Kansas City was against the Raiders, and it didn't come through. But I like the under too. I like the under a lot. I like Michigan team total. All right, a couple of games here at 2 o'clock. Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan, nada. Southern Miss, Troy, nada. Coastal Georgia State, nada. USF and Rice. Total 54. Nah. Got better games on the slate. All right, let's scroll down. Let's go down to Funky Town. Here we go. We got Pitt. Here we go. Pitt and Boston College. Both teams are 7-4. Pitt has fallen off a cliff. Unbelievable start for Pitt. Then they've lost 4 straight. You hate to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. RIP to 7.5 win total betters over. Although I doubt their win total was that high. You know what I like? Boston College has played 5 straight overs. Kind of a bit of a revival after Castellanos left and this new quarterback jumped in. You know what I like? I like a nervous Nelly game here on senior day. Senior night, senior day, whatever you want to call it. No, it's senior day. It's 3:00 Eastern. That's not up for debate. That's not up for debate. Senior day. You know what I like? I like this under. Let's go take a gander and look at this opener and what the line is doing. I have not done a ton of research on it. Okay. Boston College and Pittsburgh. Total open 48.5. It is now 50.5 across the board. Looks like Boston College went from 2.5 up to 4, back to 3.5. Ooh. Twitter looks fine. Okay. What's up, sports guy Evan? How we doing? Thank you, Andre. You agree Tennessee going to try to run it up to prove a playoff point? Sure. Yeah, I sure do. I like the under in Boston College. I like the under in Boston College and Pitt. I think I might get there. Cal and SMU, 3:30. You know, as much as I think it might be SMU, I respect Cal too much. And here's what else I'm going to tell you. Cal on the road, pretty dang good football team. Look at Cal's road performances. They've been at home for the last 5 games, but when they did go on the road, they went to Wake Forest, 7-point favorite. They won. At Pitt, 3.5-point dog. They lost by 2, covered. At FSU, probably should have won that game. They lost. At Auburn, 11.5-point dog. They won outright. As much as deep down, I think it's SMU, I have no interest in betting on them. I would lean Cal. Morning, DGen. Let's have ourselves a Saturday. W. Jack Whelan. Jack Whelan, good dude. Let me take my hat off. I got to fucking getting a headache. How's the hair? Hair's okay. I have not taken a shower. I literally woke up, got my coffee, went and grabbed my golf clubs out of storage. And I said, you know what? I'm fired up. We need to have ourselves a fucking day. Let me run a stream for the people, for the gosh damn people. All right, let's keep moving here. Miami and Syracuse. I have a play in this game, and it's literally, this is a new system. On the Cover 3 podcast, Danny Cannell said the over in Miami Syracuse is the easiest bet on the board. So I'm trying out a new system. New system I've developed in week 14. Fading the play Danny Cannell says is the easiest bet on the board. Who's with me? Give me the under. Give me the under. For that reason, no Ohio State. No, Ohio State is indeed daddy. Irish 31-13. Coop, I like where your fucking head's at. I agree. We're going to get there in a second. Under 67. Sean and TikTok has the same vibe thoughts that I do. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. You guys take Syracuse plus the points. Army beats UTSA. Fafo, yeah, I think so. I mean, I like UTSA, but I'm not going to fade it. Right? I mean, I'm not hearing it. No, nobody, everybody in Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok, and no, not TikTok. TikTok is down to ride. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, soft. Give me the under 330. New system, fading Danny Cannell's. I like Danny Cannell, by the way. I like that podcast. I like all those guys on there. Syracuse, highest Syracuse total of the year. Sean Gross, I love it. W's. When is an under? No, scary. Iowa, Nebraska, probably not scary. Sean Gennari in TikTok says the entire world is on Syracuse, Miami over. Yeah. So I'll be a contrarian in this spot. Let's freaking do it. All right, UAB and Charlotte. Got the Charlotte FAU over last week. Official newsletter play because of the fired coach system. Both fired coaches. Substitute teacher is in. The kids will play. Got the over. I don't want to give any Charlotte units back. Central Michigan, Northern Illinois. Central Michigan is fucking terrible. Is McElwain still the coach there? This guy sucks. You know what I want to do? I want to bet Central Michigan team total under. I mean, Central Michigan is bad. But you never know. I'm telling you, Just speculation. Jim McElwain has been up to some funny business. So I don't even know that I want to get involved in Central Michigan games. Lean under, if anything. Oh my gosh, the under has been bet down 6 points. I'm off. Okay. Notre Dame, USC. Big game. Big game. Some might say the biggest game. Like myself, a Notre Dame fan. Notre Dame opened 6.5. They've been bet up to 7.5. The total's 50, been up to 53 or 52.5. Jim needs to put the fries in the bag at this point. He's terrible. I have a system I never told you about. When you take a running back rushing yards, I take the receiving yards. I think it's 5-0. That is hilarious. 16.5 under at 220. Oh my gosh. Who else has an ND national championship ticket? Wow. All right. I know what you want. You want my thoughts on Notre Dame. I'm going to give them to you. Coop in TikTok says he loves USC team total under. Well, Coop, you just fucking stole my thunder, brother. Coop in TikTok just stole my thunder. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I've been a Notre Dame fan as long as I can remember. Okay. If you don't believe me, do you see this jersey? Actually, this is good for story time. When Charlie Weis was the head coach at Notre Dame, he did the most despicable act I can remember. Well, I shouldn't say that because Brian Kelly fucking killed the kid, but I have a Notre Dame tattoo. It is faded as fuck. It looks terrible. I got it when I was 18 years old. You know why I got this tattoo? Because Charlie Weis took the ND off the sleeves and put the number on the sleeves because he's a fat fuck who stood on the sidelines thinking he was an offensive genius guru, quarterback whisperer, because he benefited from Tom Brady and the New England Patriots and he had a Super Bowl ring. He said, oh, I can't tell who's who and I need to see who's who to call better plays and have a better offense. No, he's a fucking idiot is what he is. I've been through a lot of pain and a lot of misery as a Notre Dame fan. There's been good years, of course. I haven't seen them win a national championship. I've seen them be relevant, but I've seen them get their ass kicked on the big stage. But Notre Dame has been independent, and I understand everybody has their opinion on that. I don't even like it. I don't like Notre Dame being an independent. But the one thing I've always liked about Notre Dame being an independent is I have liked them having rivals. They have rivals throughout the country. We've got as little old Purdue and Michigan State. We hate those motherfuckers. We got Navy, all right? Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, okay? But then you got the big boys. You've got, well, Stanford's not a big boy anymore, but you got Michigan and you got USC. Let me tell you something. I never liked Michigan, but I fucking hate USC. I have always hated USC. For whatever reason, I hate USC. I have long said, listen, if Notre Dame was to go 1-11, but that one win was against USC, I would still find some sort of contentness. I don't even know if that's a word, but do you know what I'm saying? Because at least we beat USC. In a weird way, it would make me feel even better because we were so bad and we still fucked them up. I fucking hate USC. Pete Carroll, Matt Leinart, Mark Sanchez, Reggie Bush, Lendale White, all these motherfuckers have brought me so much pain and agony. The last time I cried over sports, and I don't cry a lot, but there would be a lie to tell you it's the last time I cried because when I saw A Star Is Born, I think I did cry during that movie. Spare me. Can't control tears. Oh, I cried when I just saw another movie too. But anyways, that's not the point. The last time I cried as a sports fan was the Bush push. I was on my knees. I was supposed to go to Halloween Horror Nights. If any of you live in Central Florida, you probably know what Halloween Horror Nights is. I was supposed to go to Halloween Horror Nights with my friends that night. They were on their way to pick me up after the Notre Dame game. I said, don't come. Don't come. I couldn't move. I was numb. I fucking hate USC. So let me tell you something. When USC got Lincoln Riley and Lincoln Riley brought Caleb Williams over, I bet on USC. I took the over-win total over. I said first of all, I like Caleb Williams. I liked how Lincoln Riley hit the transfer portal and got Jordan Addison, dog from Pittsburgh, if you remember that. But this USC team, That was their chance. That was their chance. And they squandered it. Here's what I got to tell you about this USC team. Here's what I got to tell you about Lincoln Riley. Here's what I got to tell you about USC in general. Soft. These are a bunch of finesse motherfuckers out in USC. Their defense was so awful last year. Maybe it improved a little bit this year. They still stink. Maybe it's better. Still stink. But the offense at USC should at least be capable of lighting up the scoreboard, right? Wrong! 3 straight unders. At Washington, 21 points. Nebraska, 28 points. At UCLA, 19 points. Miller Moss is not who we thought he was. All right? And I'm here to tell you, Notre Dame's last game of the season, all they've been doing since the bye week, not even since the bye week, all they've been doing since that fucking loss against Northern Illinois is smacking people in the mouth. Punching them right in the gut. Going to West Lafayette and beating Purdue I don't even know what Notre Dame beat them. It was so bad. 55-7. It was terrible. Terrible. The only game that was remotely close was Louisville. Beat the piss out of Army, beat the piss out of Navy. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, those guys aren't that good. Whatever. Beat Georgia Tech. Took care of them. Notre Dame is out to prove a point. Last game of the season. Marcus Freeman, I wasn't sure if I was going to like him or not. Think he's a good coach. And the reason why is because he keeps dropping these fucking games that he shouldn't be dropping. But that's okay. That loss to Northern Illinois was the wake-up of the century. That was the wake-up call of the century. You ever had a wake-up call back in my day when we used to go to hotels? Every now and then, you've got alarm clocks on phones. You got it on your Apple Watch, whatever. You used to ask the hotel if they can give you a wake-up call. You had to wake up early. You had shit to do. Let me tell you, you could still, I can still wake up at 6 a.m. I can set my alarm. But if you get a wake-up call from the hotel, that's just a little extra. You know, someone went out of their way to wake you up. You're going to have an even better day than you already thought you were going to have. And let me tell you this, you got a little extra pep in your step because you got a fucking wake-up call. That Northern Illinois wake-up call, brother, Notre Dame has not only won, but they have covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of the next 9. And the offense has been insane. Insane. Yes, I would, Snidesy. Saying it's painful to be a No fan is the same as saying it's painful to be a Cowboys fan. Whatever. I'm not here to tell you. I'm not harping on the pain. I'm not harping on the pain. Also, I would disagree because the Cowboys have won a playoff game. Notre Dame has not won a playoff game. Anyways, it's besides the point. I'm not here to tell you it's all pain and misery as a Notre Dame fan. It depends on your expectations. I'm fine going 10-2. I know who we are. I know what Notre Dame is capable of getting, the type of talent they can get in South Bend, Indiana. It's not the same you can get at fucking Athens and Austin. It just isn't. You ever been? Come on. Where does an average 18-year-old want to spend 3 years of their life? Athens, Austin, or fucking South Bend? Give me a break. Besides the point, Notre Dame's going to make it nasty. Are they going to make it nasty offensively? I don't know. But I think they're going to make it nasty defensively. Who was it in here? Who was it in here that said USC team total under? Because I agree. I don't even know what it is. USC team total under. Nuts on the table. Kind of like the under. But I do not like USC in any way, shape, or form. I think it's the Irish. I do. I think it's the Irish. Let's keep moving. Fresno, UCLA. I kind of like Fresno. UCLA wants to get their 2, 3, 4. They had a 4.5 win total on the year. They want to get that 5th win. They might do it. I think I like Fresno, though. Does anybody like Fresno? Fresno's been doing nothing but fucking everybody lately. Kind of like Fresno. Rutgers, Michigan State. Michigan State really shit the bed in the second half of that Purdue game. Excuse me. Sorry for burping in your ear when I do this. Is Michigan State too obvious? I think Rutgers is dead. But you know what? Michigan State might be too obvious. It's crazy to say, right? USC is putting belt to ass today. Save this comment. Jacoby in TikTok said, that's funny. By the way, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing. That's funny. I like that. I love fun shit talk and banter. What's up, Sushi Bet? 21.5 team total for USC. I know you probably talked about Clemson SC. Someone in chat gave me a 5-word summary of the thoughts. Hilarious, Daddy Roseman. What's up, Sushi Bets? Asian Jim. Yes, I do. Do you like Tennessee first half? Yes. I like Tennessee first half. Wait. Live will end in 5 minutes. We've detected inactivity during your current live. What? The fuck is this? I had to drag a puzzle to keep the live going. Detective inactivity. What does it need me to do? Fucking do this? The fuck is that? Can you guys like the live so they don't make me do that again? Thank you. Appreciate it. That was weird. Anyways, I'm on Ohio State, but I don't love it. TikTok, please throw out. Yeah, TikTok is so strange. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to go live on here a little bit more, but they're strict. They're tough. They're tough. Thanks for the follow, Asian Jim. Yeah, I like Tennessee team total over is going to be my play. All right, let's keep moving. I actually have to wrap it up here pretty soon. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta get my shit together before I go golfing. Let's finish strong. Spent a lot of time in the early slate. Hope you guys enjoyed and appreciate it. Thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the follow button. If you're watching on Twitter, you know I always appreciate it when you retweet or like the stream. UNC, NC State, nada. Arizona State, Arizona. You know, as much as I hate to say this, I think it's Arizona. Yep. B Porter says over 300. Yeah, I'm good with that. I like Tennessee's offense to run it up. Last regular season game for sure. In-state rival too. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game offensively for Tennessee. Arizona State, Arizona, total 53.5. I kind of like Arizona there. Maryland, Penn State, nothing. Arkansas, Missouri, nothing. Auburn, Alabama. Auburn, big win against A&M. Milrose last game at Bama. Kind of like Bama here. Is it weird I like Bama? And you know what? I think I fucking love Bama. Let's do some day drinking. Absolutely, Philly G. I think I like Bama here. And yeah, I have a fucking Jalen Milroe Heisman ticket. I haven't ripped it up yet, but I'll rip it up after today because what if he scores 17 touchdowns? I know Travis Hunter is going to win the Heisman, but what if? You know? Mac Brown was fired. Even with him coaching today, should it be a coaching firing play? When was he fired, Hell Daddy? Because maybe. FAU and Tulsa. I lean Tulsa. UTEP just got the fucking doors blown off them. App State, Georgia State. TCU, Cincinnati. It's got to be Cincinnati. Oh, Elite Autos. What's good? Elite, is that you, Steak? You like Bama? I'm in on Bama if you are. Sneisy says, tell me how this moneyline parlay loses. Vols, Ohio State, Bama, Oregon. I don't know. 3 or 4 days ago, I think. Okay. Very happy you're doing this. Steak! Well, to be fair, I've been doing it for an hour and 8 minutes. I'm going to be shutting it down here pretty soon because I got to get ready to go golfing. Gone country. I don't know why I keep saying that. It doesn't lose. Steak. Hello, Steak from, I know you're in Colorado. Give us Steaks, POD, in the noon slate. Oh, sub count going into today was 707. And then we got Tosi and La Barbera, 705 now. 705. 705, look alive. 705, look alive. Wyoming, Washington State. Call the number. Baylor! Wow, I didn't see that coming. Oh, shit. Steak says his favorite bet is Baylor. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Purdue, Indiana. Purdue is terrible. Terrible! Gators, FSU. Go Gator. Although I don't know that I like the Gators today. They've had an insane stretch of games. Aggies official newsletter play. Don't forget a newsletter play. We are 51, 29, and 2 on the year, baby. Get on the website, thedegenerateweekly.com. Subscribe to the newsletter for free. Thank you to those who pledge their support. We really appreciate you. And make sure you go follow Freddie Mills, too. He's got to play. It's against my fucking Irish, which I don't love. LSU. Love LSU today. Love LSU today. I sure do. Wish I didn't. What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it. Got to do with it. Whoa. LSU. You know what I like about LSU? Let me tell you what I like about LSU. Even though Brian Kelly's probably a goner, this is what I like about LSU. Let me show you a little something. So when LSU, look at this. This is what I like. When LSU was a favorite of 21 points at home against UCLA, they did not cover. The next game, they were a 21-point favorite against South Alabama. They did cover. I like this. I like this. When a team is at home and they're a big spread and they don't cover, I like them again the next game. Similar situation, similar number. Now, they closed 10 according to covers, but they opened 7.5. You know what I mean? What's up, Jay Tots? See you in there. Jay Tots, good man. I like LSU. I like the Aggies, and I got nothing else in the late games. That's it. I'm going to run it back for you. Syracuse to cover. Jordan, I don't hate it. I like that under. New system I'm trying out, Jordan. Hello, everybody in TikTok. I'm going to shut it down here pretty soon. If you haven't followed already, follow the account if you like all things sports and sports betting. Go to the website, too. Newsletter plays. What's the sub tally? I think I just said it, didn't I? 707. We were 741 going into Friday. We got 31. No, that's not right. We're at 704. We were 707. Yes. 741 Friday. We got 31. That was 707.10. And then we got 3. That was 707. And now we got 2. We're at 705. No, 705. Okay, W's. Thank you. You know what? Maybe I'll do the paywall to Discord when I finish this up. I don't know what that is. All right. I'm going to shut it down, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your bets. Everybody that came into TikTok Live, thank you very much. Have a great day. I'll chat with you later. Make sure you're following the account. Peace. All right, everyone. Yeah, that was good. I don't go on TikTok Live very often, but I'm trying to. 359. We like that. We take that. We take that. Thanks for streaming, DJ. And hey, you're welcome. Texas A&M newsletter play, Hill Daddy. You should know that. All right, I'm going to shut it down, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. I will chat with you later. Go Irish.